comes in and he basically goes for like the perfect play, or at least TSM are planning on going for the counter. Now that they've trained Titan to go to stop pushing Banana early, what are they going to do? They're going to set up and hard counter in apartments. And that is sick, because that's where Titan are going to be trying to run up. They've just trained them to run up second mid. If they were going for the hard counter, here it is. Cajun B steps forward and loses out to the Tech 9, but Dupree is there, and again, well, actually, it just completely falls apart for TSM. Maybe this was a bad year after all.
In theory, it was perfect. Theory crafting, it was correct, but will they expect Cadian? 1, 2, he did not get the third. Maniac comes into play, there's still 2 standing, it's a 2v2. This could be match point. And look at this play from Maniac, pulling up 2 by himself, and now Zipnik's left in a 1v2. The bomb is not down just yet. But can he find anything further?
No, he will not. They split him up, and Maniac raises his arms to the heaven. Holy Gaben, thank you so for delivering this pistol to us, for giving us the power to take these close range fights and win. There we have it. Titan match point. TSM going for the aggressive fight, but Titan were so quick. That's the one thing that we can give to them, is that they just showed that no fear.
Straight up, yep.
No fear, run in and trade. Trade frag, trade frag, trade frag. If you get caught, your buddy who's right behind you, he'll return, and you just keep that momentum going until you can roll out onto that site and get that bomb plant, or just crush the defense entirely.
But will it work? Again, look at Apps. You can see 4 players in there right now. And Kenny walking with this, actually scoped up. It's not an easy one. Cajun B is gonna have to be on point.
We'll see if he can do as well as Maniac.
Exactly. Can he step up to that play? 1 minute left. The bomb is with RPK. They're fairly committed to this. I haven't seen them actually starting to build anything towards it, flash or smoke wise, but there's one. But will they go for it?
Well, TSM have gone back for the tried and true. They've controlled Banana, so Titan are starting to make it look like, hey, well, we might actually go for some kind of aggression on A. Instead, it's going to be Kenny S opening up and taking out Cadian, hitting the perfect spot, because I think that Cadian had just managed to back off. He was going for the peak, and Kenny hits that perfect timing. So really working out for him there. And now it's just Titan have all of the gear. They now have the man advantage as well, and TSM have 3 flashes with 30 seconds to stop this bomb from getting planted.
30 seconds, and we'd find out who's going to be walking away with this one. RPK surely going to follow this up one. Takes down Dupree. Cajun B on the front lines here. Takes down one. Looks for follow, gets it. Existence falls. Surely. No! Cajun! Unbelievable stuff coming through, and the close comes in. Cajun B saving his side again.
And are we going to have 2 overtimes now in this series?
I don't know if my heart can take
real?
this.
I don't know. Me neither. I'm just like biting my lip. I cannot believe that Cajun actually pulls that out with the USP. I was expecting him to try and pick up an AK at some point. This is huge, but this is even bigger. And then, wow, I mean, just this is completely wild. This is completely out of control. At that point, it's all right if Cajun B dies. He's done what he needed to do. Even just like 1 for 1 would have been all right. 2 for 1, he's already ahead. But 3 for 1 is incredible.
Oh, it didn't connect that bad, but Existence got taken a little low, but that could have been worse. 15-14, Semler. Take this round.
Well, again, control Banana from TSM. They stick to what works. They're forced Titan up into apartments, but they've actually gone for 2 in Banana this time around. 3 guys holding solid on A, and very passively as well on that A site. So that's what you have to do. If you're going to go for that kind of controlled Banana strat, you need to make Titan work. You need to make Titan fearful of pushing too aggressively on A, because they could be walking into these kinds of crossfires. So right now, Titan just pacing themselves out, waiting and making TSM use their gear. As we can see, Cajun B chucking out the Molotov with 50 seconds left. 3 smokes, though, is actually a lot to work with. A lot to work with at this point in time. They're going to be able to lock down a lot of the entrances into the site. There you go. Short balcony. They could really slow things up here for Titan.
Perfect smokes, perfect play, but can Titan now pull this off? They're infiltrating the site. 30 seconds left, Semler. They've got to make something out of this.
They absolutely do, and there we go. There's going to be the push out from balcony. Apex is going to go leaping down into the pit. We can hope that he's not going to get it done, but he will take out Dupree. And now, man advantage for Titan. 20 seconds left. Cajun B has been spotted in Graveyard. They know he's here, but Cadian also having an impact. Kenny with the headshot, and Cadian, it's now down to Cadian and Kerrigan, along with the help of Sipnix. Man advantage hold for Titan, but Kerrigan makes it a 3-on-3. Finds Apex, who was lurking in the pit. Now can they hold Titan? Can they win? This is it. This is their round to put them into their grand finals here at ESL. Cadian, however, he's trying to do the best that he can. Kenny from the grave is taking one man, looking for another. He's not going to get it. Instead, it's Cadian to stanchion. He will not fall. He will not pull through. Instead, it will be Titan. Again in 30 rounds, taking it to the grand finals. They will go on to meet up against Na'Vi.
meant the world. The difference was 14 HP at the end. Cadian pulled so hard to try and get that round, but Existence stayed alive, locked it down, and the final time that they pushed that side, it worked. They got the plant, they got the setup, and somehow they got that win, but they had to work so hard, and you can see that. Both teams, a phenomenal display of CSGO right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What a charged last round as well. They could have gone so many ways. Kenny with the kill on the man holding in Graveyard, then taking that position, falling to Cadian. Cadian doing the best that he could as well with a 5-7. I mean, just incredible. Just incredible play from both teams, going the distance. 30 rounds in the last map as well, but 3 maps, overtime on the first. I mean, just both of these semifinals today actually have just been spectacular.
They have been, and now we have 2 teams in a final, which is going to blow people's minds. Na'Vi up against Titan. I don't even know what to make of that. That's going to be something beyond belief. I can only hope. It's, you know, that performance from Na'Vi was astounding, and what we just saw between these two was second to none. So I don't even know what to think about that final, but looking back at this game, I think we can say they both fought tooth and nail to get to where they got.
Oh, absolutely. And like that's another thing is that TSM, one thing that we have to consider is the fact that they did have Cadian, but Cadian really delivered this weekend. We saw a fantastic performance from him. Titan as well. I mean, we have to just basically all give credit to Maniac, who has just played completely out of his mind. Like at a totally different level. For months he was struggling, just struggling to get frags, to get anything done. But now that their star opera, like basically the best opera in the world pre-patch, has shown that he's struggling with the changes. Who steps forward? It's not Apex, it's not RPK, it's not Existence, although Existence also has been stepping up. It's Maniac, who's just tooth and nail fought for his team, and he's a big part of the reason why they're in this finals now.
And you know what? I think that's enough from us. Let's head down to the man himself. Maniac's on stage, and Sean, have a chat with that man.
Thank you so much, Pansy. I am joined by that man who must be shaking. Your adrenaline's got to be pretty high after that performance. Maniac, Metro, well done.
Thank you very much. Like I told you, I'm just trying to slow my heartbeat down because it might be dangerous at that time, so I'm trying to stay cool. But it's crazy, right? It's crazy.
Well, I can imagine the feeling's got to be pretty great. I was talking with Vendetta during the game, and he was saying how this is your first final. I mean, that's obviously Gamers Assembly aside. How does it feel? What's going through you right now?
Well, aside from the fact that we are going to the final, what pleases me and what excites me that finally we could close a match. For those who follow us a little bit and the analysts, they could see that we struggled a lot to close the match. We had a lot of loss, 14, 16, that kind of thing. And finally we could take the good decision and pick the most important round. And for us, for me, that means a lot. And I hope we're going to keep going this way.
I mean, we just heard, and the people watching at home heard that, you know, they said you had, you know, an absolutely an amazing game, but also Apex really stepped up in this, and maybe had the game so far of the tournament. I mean, how does that make you feel going into now the finals?
Well, personally, I am amazed. I'm really happy to play my best level possible right now. I'm happy to help the team, and as I always told you, there is another challenge coming to the final, so I should not rest and I should focus on the final. Now, when it comes to Apex, he had an amazing Inferno. He's a great, he called great tactics on Inferno, actually. He sees the map, he understands the map, and he helped us a lot finding some solution when we struggle at ST. So our victory in Inferno is really also up to Apex, so really congrats to him. And now we're gonna take maybe 5-10 minutes to chill down, and we have another big fight coming up. It might be dangerous because we used a lot of energy right now, and the challenge is to calm down and then focus again and use the energy.
Well, we wish you the absolute best of luck. Thank you so much, really. I'm sure you want to go and hang out and congratulate and hang out with the team.
Trying to get that bomb planted, nothing, and Shroud have sensed this one. The bomb is going down, it's about to be confirmed for them. There'll be nothing taking point. He's on forklift. Pipe is going to get the upper hand onto Shroud. It's all on nothing. He's opened up with 2 beautiful shots there on towards back boxes. Rogue's all that remains. He's on 17 HP.